was necessitated by another little fun crop we have in our field called wild garlic. Wild garlic is a tiny little thing. It grows in a pretty little, it's got a pretty little rosette head, you know, purplish, bluish. Bad news is it grows exactly the same height as the wheat head grows. And it matures at about the same time that the wheat matures. Ergo, when you're not spraying anything and you're doing everything organically, when you harvest your wheat, you end up with garlic. Michael was surprised this morning to find garlic in his wheat.
When I was looking for it, it looks just like a wheat berry.
And that's exactly the problem, my friend.
It 100% smells like garlic.
And it 100% smells like garlic.
That can make some interesting focaccia, for example.
And if you bite down on it, you will know it's garlic. I mean, it's a tiny little thing, it will light you up. That machine is pretty smart, but it ain't smart enough to tell the difference between the diameter of that garlic and the diameter of the wheat, so it lets it through. This is called an optical color sorter. And inside this machine, are two cameras. One behind that glass, right next to that light, and one behind that glass, next to that light. And the way this machine works is you feed it, you drop through grain that is acceptable, all of them accepts, and then you can program up to 5 separate materials that you want to classify as rejects. So you get goods and 5 bads. Remember, it's only color. The price of poker goes up drastically if you wanted to look at color and shape. It's almost double the cost to look at color and shape.
So it could, not this machine, but other machines can detect shape as well?
They can look at color and shape. This one only looks at color. So when you actually put it through its paces, this is what Michael and I did earlier. So I asked him to pick out from his wheat what really looked good to him. This is a representative sample of the stuff I want to keep. And then we added rejects, and we ran into a little bit of a problem with our machine here because the right side of my screen has gone dark. And as Michael will tell you, it was all lit up here where we could use it before. And we put our garlic in, and we put our fescue in, and it registered, and it has not saved it, and the screen's dark, so we're 1-800-SATAKI on Monday morning to find out what's happened to my color monitor, which has a slightly expensive ring to it when I say it.
If you go back one more screen,
Huh?